It's been about 10 years since I've used Microsoft's speech API, and the particular little robot project I'm working on uh, needs to use some kind of text to speech and speech to text. So I went online real quick and looked up the API, and I thought I would go through a real simple example. I have another video that talks about using Google Cloud Voice API. But this is something I think much more simpler to use when you're just doing prototyping. So anyway, the first thing you have to do is you have to add a reference to the speech API. And I just did this in another application, but I'll do it here in order to use its functionality. So there it is. It's 3.0. I'm using an old version of Visual Studio, but that's what I like, and I like things that work over time. So we've done that. Let's go ahead and create a quick little button here. Call it speak. Can't spell. Okay, let's double click on that. And I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I was using this before on another app, and I'm going to use it here. I forgot to get that. So the APIs have changed. What I was playing with this stuff years ago, I mean back in 2010, I knew that it could do speech recognition, or I'm sorry, text speech. It looks like it's got a recognition capability. I didn't play around with that, so I'm going to look into that a little bit more closely because this little robot project, servo motor control, blah blah blah, that I'm working on. I want the whole idea behind it is to learn how to do asynchronous speech to text, text to speech, vision, object tracking, face recognition, uh, all those things all in one. So it's really it's a prototype to learn how to use the latest technologies and see what works the best, and not necessarily I'm not necessarily in love with the Google Cloud API or even what Amazon's doing. Anyway, let's do the speech. What I found out is, for some reason, I have to fully denote these APIs. Okay, let's see if this compiles. And let's see if it works. I think you should see this on your screen.
Hello, Steve. I want to talk to you.
Okay. I need to check this video and make sure. I might have to re-record this and record the whole screen, but essentially what happened is this Windows form came up, I clicked the button, and you heard it say something. So this is really quick and dirty text to speech, and it does it asynchronously. And I just looked up this API after 7 years, and it looks like they have a lot more to offer. Also, it looks like Microsoft's getting on the bandwagon, just like Amazon and Google. and providing these types of services in the cloud. And that is all well and good. What I want to try to do is something as close to real time as possible, and I just don't know if sending a lot of this information over the wire via the cloud and try to get responses back in a what I call real time or a convincing amount of time is going to work. But these are technologies that are now everybody's getting excited about. Again, they've been around for 20 years, but they're getting better. I do notice that this API that Microsoft has, I can still remember the voice even that long ago when I was working at HP. It didn't sound as good as it sounds now. So obviously they're going in and the voice synthesis sounds pretty good. So what you just saw is a real quick and dirty sit down, add some references on your Microsoft Dev box, and in a couple of minutes you have something that will do text to speech. So I'm going to try to do the recognition part in another video and see if we could basically if I could basically come up and have some kind of a conversation with this technology and see what other people are doing on the net to make it to where you're basically talking to a virtual assistant. Anyway, hope this was helpful, and good luck to you.